Hi you guys, and welcome back to my channel. Let's go ahead and dive into a thrift haul. For those of you who don't know, my name is Courtney and I have lots of goodies for you today. We have fun things here right now in front of me. Okay, what am I saying? Okay, you guys, I went thrifting specifically for my dining room hutch. I am so excited because hopefully next week the plan is to start the dining room. I am going to be stripping off that wallpaper, which some of you are sad about. Some of you are like, no, it's like nostalgic now because it's kind of been in the background of some of my Instagram photos and when I'm talking and that kind of thing. And then others of you just really like it because it is 70s style, and that is some people's style. It's not my style, but it is some people's. But if you guys want, I'll like cut off a piece and mail it to you. But I'm so excited to get rid of the green, and I'm just excited to choose something that hopefully fits the overall feel of this home, which is what I try to do in every room that I make over. You guys saw I just kind of updated the girls' bedroom, and I just did this room, this landing, and we love it so much, you guys. We come in here all the time now. It's amazing, but I just want what this house feels like to me to be represented in the walls and in the decor, and so yay! So anyways, I'm really excited. So make sure you're subscribed if you aren't already because fun things coming. And I'm telling myself it's fun because I've removed wallpaper before. It's not always fun, but we're gonna make it fun, you guys. Even if I have to plaster a smile on my face, we're gonna make it happen. Okay, anyway, so let's go ahead and get into this thrift haul. So like I said, I thrifted a bunch of stuff for the hutch for styling, and then along the way, you just find other things, you know what I'm saying? Okay, so let's go ahead and start off. This I was so excited about. I actually ran into an antique store just to make a reel. And I was like, hubby, can I have your debit card? Because I left my wallet at home, silly me. And he said, why? Obviously in case I find something, and I did. I found this frame, and you might be like, it's silver, which yes it is, but I'm gonna paint this gold. If you guys are new here, I love frames. You're gonna see some of those here, and maybe a lot of them, and I love gold frames, but I love specifically the ornate ones, and I cannot find them anymore, you guys. It is getting so tricky. So tricky to find them. So when I saw this, I was so excited. This was $9, but again, I'm not finding them anywhere. So when I found this one, I snagged it up. I will paint it gold, use some rub and buff, and we'll bring this beauty back to life. I mean, I think it was just meant to be silver, but spending a lot of time on one frame. Let's move on. I was just very excited about it. And then I also found a couple things when I ran in. I can't remember what was that day and what was a couple other days. And I also found this. I love France. You guys know that by now. I love French decor, but I don't want it to be kind of over the top. I want it to be in subtle ways. So I thought that this would be really pretty if I had like a stack of cookbooks or something in there, then I could just kind of place that on top. It also is a napkin holder, so I could use it too, you guys. I just thought that that was really cute, and I like the color of it. And then, like I said, I don't want to go overboard with the decor, but how could I leave this behind? So this I almost left behind, but I didn't. And I don't know if I'm happy or sad about that. It was $12, and I really loved the hardware on it, and the little ball feet were just really cute. I think it just had so many elements that made it adorable, and I've never seen anything like this. Even in my head, I was like, could I DIY this? But for the price, you know, to buy knobs and then to buy feet, I was like, for $12. Because I'm not 1000% sure if I love the brown and gold. I think I do. Like I said, I don't want to be too kitschy. What's that word? Kitschy with the theme. So anyways, I don't know. I thought that would be cute though with like something in it. I feel like I could even use it like at Christmas if I'm styling my hutch for seasonal decor. Sorry if these things are really loud and rattly, but anyways, a planter, and I thought it was really cute. And again, it's something original that I'd never seen before. And then I also got a crock because these just make great styling tools, and it was just really pretty. This was $14, I think, and it is old, no stamps or anything, but just really pretty. And I have a hard time finding crocks, so when I saw that one and it wasn't a bad price, I picked it up. And that was all at an antique store. Oh, two more things from the antique store. I also found this because we actually don't have a cake platter, and I thought that this was such a unique idea that it gave me an idea for a thrift flip. If you guys follow me on Instagram at Heart and Home Crew, I really love, I just realized I was talking really fast, sorry guys. I really love taking things and bringing new life to them. And so I saw that this was possibly a candle holder or something at one point, and then they attached an antique plate. and they made themselves a cake stand. So I got it because I wanted to remember, because I would love to try this out myself if I can find like a unique base and a nice plate. And then also just because, again, we don't have anything for desserts, and I thought that that would be really pretty styled in the hutch as well. I think this was only $5. This was not expensive. And yeah, I thought it was pretty. And again, it just kind of has that French flair to it, which is where I'm going in the dining room. So I'm very excited about that. And then last but not least, I actually got a bunch of this from the same booth because she has basically a French booth. I love it so much. So I found this, and again, I think this was only like $5, but it is solid. It's another kind of planter, and I just really loved the like design on it. I thought that that was really unique, and it just, I don't know, it just felt like it had life to it, and it had a story to tell, and I was ready to listen in my own home. So I brought that home with me. Not 1000% sure if I'm gonna keep the color. I think I will, because again, I don't know, I was just attracted to it for some reason, but yeah, that was just unique. Okay, that was all from an antique store, and now everything else was thrifted. You're probably like, what are your hands? There's lots of things I'm pointing to, but again, this is a big frame haul, so bear with me. I found this, and I thought that was such a pretty brown color. It's similar-ish to the hutch color itself, and it's not for food use. Okay, so just for decor, which is totally fine. That's what I was planning on using it for anyways, but yeah, I just thought that was really pretty. And if you guys need inspiration for styling either shelves or hutches, always go to Pinterest, because it just has great inspiration, and that's what I do too. And you know, if I see something out in the wild and I'm like, will that look good on a shelf? Like, what do I really need? A lot of the times it's really just either a collection of something, or I find it's like a lot of neutrals. So I thought that that would be pretty, kind of, again, just like either propped up or just in there. I could even use it on the table, coffee table, with some balls in it or something, you know, who knows. But anyways, I really love the color of that, and this was just a couple dollars. I can't remember, maybe $3. There was one more thing at the antique store. Sorry, you guys, it was hidden underneath. Sometimes you buy things and you just don't know why you buy them. I mean, I know why I bought it. I really love the color of this, and I told my husband, I was like, this will be for our next house. And he's like, why are you buying things for our next house? I'm gonna try and find a spot for it in my kitchen. I'm pretty sure I can, but I just couldn't leave it behind because I love that it looked antique. It's not. It has a sticker for like a local shop. I don't know, you guys. Mom's Bed and Breakfast, open 24 hours, additional services, caterer, chauffeur, laundress, money launderer, seamstress, gifts and other recognition greatly appreciated. I just thought that this was something cute, and I just pictured it as something that my kids read. My son read it and he laughed. He thought it was really funny, and he said he wanted to be my chauffeur, which I was like, in a couple years, I'm not ready for that. But I just thought this would be something that would be cool if I had it up and my kids just remembered it as like the thing that mom had in her kitchen, even when they're old. Like, I don't know, for some reason that just popped into my head when I saw this, and so I got it. And yeah, I'll find somewhere in my kitchen for it. If not, it'll be at the next house. But yeah, I just thought that that was so sweet and created a memory that hasn't happened yet. I don't even know. We went to our local library and they were having a book sale, and I honestly just went there being like, okay, the kids will find stuff, but then I found some books. I was like, okay, awesome. So I got this book, North Carolina, because that's where we live. And then I also just liked the color of it, the blue. So I thought that would be a good coffee table book for my front room. If you guys don't know, I made that over into like a beautiful, I can say that because it is, a beautiful like English library. And yeah, that one will look good there. This one I liked for the inside, actually. This is House and Garden's Best in Decoration. The green is really pretty. I don't have a ton of green in my house, but the inside, let me see if I can show you guys. I just lost the book cover, it's okay. The inside just had like really good inspiration for just pulling, I don't know, some traditional style, like crazy stuff. Just unique, and again, pulling images from it, not necessarily copying exact rooms, but those are $3 each. I think I got one more. Oh yeah, I did. My mom is going on a trip this year to Ireland, and so I got this book for her kind of as a like, oh my gosh, you're going to Ireland, because it's a concise history of Ireland. She probably won't read it. I mean, she'll probably flip through it. That's not true. But in general, I just thought that that would be cool to have on a shelf as well, because I am Irish, in case you didn't guess it from the freckles in my accent. I don't know if I said it already, but the thrift stuff I'm going to show you is from different thrifting adventures. So this one I got for $2. It's just a really beautiful trivet. Is that what they're called? Don't think it's antique at all. I think yeah, it's made in China, but I just thought that that was really pretty. I think that would be really pretty on a Thanksgiving coffee table. No, Thanksgiving dining room table, and in general, it's just really pretty. So yeah, and then I showed my husband. He's like, wow, that's really nice. So that was basically, yeah, so I got it. I also picked up this frame for $1. The image is cute, but I'll change it. I don't like the pink matting that it has, but I really was sold on the frame and just those tiny little details along the edges are so pretty. I think I'll be able to keep it the color that it is, especially once I get rid of that pink frame. I'm hoping it kind of doesn't pull as much of what the purple is in the wood color. I just like finding it's really hard to find really pretty little frames, because with gallery walls or, you know, older homes have nooks and crannies, so it's nice to kind of stick these in. I just think that they're so cute. In my bathroom I'll be making over next year, and I need some small frames, so pick that up for $1. And then I also got this little brass, this has to be like somewhat antique. I've never seen anything like this, but I mean, it probably isn't, but it has paint on it, so that makes me feel like it's antique. But it was $2, and I just really like the design. But if you follow along, I put a new outlet switch cover in the landing and then in the girls' room, and I used the same one. I actually had to use the girls because the one I ordered for here didn't come in time. So if you guys happen to notice that at all in the girls' like swoop of their bedroom makeover, I think you can catch it. But anyway, so I just wanted something different because I don't want them all to be the same, but I also don't love the Amazon ones that are just like brass, and I don't know. So I kind of like that it has a little bit of detail. I locked my kids in the dining room and they're getting antsy, so I need to wrap this up. But what I was saying was that I think this could look good anywhere. It would look good in the bathroom, my bedroom, the laundry room. It's $2. I went up and down the stairs. It's a workout. Okay, and now you guys, again, if you've been following me for a while, you know that I love frames, so this will not come as a shock for you, but I thrifted more frames. Now, hear me out. I used a bunch of frames when I did the gallery wall, coming up the stairs, hang on. Whew. And then I used a bunch of frames up here on this gallery wall. If you want to see the full thing, go check out the video. But I need more frames because we have, I mean, I don't need more frames, but we have our bedroom that we have to do. I haven't done the bathroom yet. I haven't done the dining room yet. And you just need more frames when you see them. I also have to say that I had a lot of my frames I've actually used up, and all I have left are my black and my white ones that I had in my old home, which I haven't even used here at all. I used 2 of them on this wall, but I actually spray painted them brown because I didn't have any wood ones left, you guys. Okay, so just have to lay the groundwork because I don't want you guys to be like, what the heck? Because there's one lady I thrift at one store in particular a bunch, and she's like, did you build more walls? Like, how are you taking home more frames? And I was like, if you saw the size of my house and all of the walls, I could buy frames here for years and I would never fill them. But anyways, I obviously like some blank space too, but this is neither here nor there. Anyways, I found this frame. This was $8, but it was a half off for $4. And again, I'm just always looking for frames that are ornate, that have a little bit more detail. And so this one will look really pretty once I make it gold, put some pretty art in it. And I think that this one, oh, I don't need to show you them. There's plenty of frames here, but I did thrift 2 more frames and they're actually really pretty. But they kind of go along like this style and they have a little bit of a French feel, and they're making my brain work for my bedroom makeover. And so anyways, I saw these, and these were $2 each, and I thought that they would be good for a mini makeover. Cute like this, but what I want to do is paint them gold. If you guessed it before I said it, you get a point. And then change the fabric, the ribbon. I thought these would be cute for like Christmas frames, sometimes like hanging them up as extra decor. I don't know, but making the ribbon like velvet or something like that. If I didn't do that, I could just change the ribbon and then use them all the time. But I thought that they'd be really pretty. I thought one by itself would be pretty above like another frame, possibly in the bathroom, not necessarily this one, but I just didn't want to leave both because it was only $2, and in case I was like, oh shoot, like they would look good. There were 3, I left one behind. I think that that shows great restraint. We're getting to the end, so then I got these 2 frames at the same, actually someone must have dumped all their frames because I got all of these at the same shop. So these were $1.75, and these I got for my boys' bedroom. I really love the brown, and I love that they have like a canvasy linen border, if you will. I don't know if you guys can see that from the glare, but yeah, I just thought that those would be really nice in their room, and there's nothing else to that. And same for this. This one kind of went along the same lines. I don't love the owl. I'll probably be changing out the print and I'll just donate the art, but I really loved the wood, and then it has kind of, like I said, the similar linen, and then the gold along the edge was just really pretty. Peekaboo. So overall, it wasn't bad for frames, but I feel guilty every time I bring them home because I do have a little bit of a stack. But again, I didn't have any wood ones. I have projects in mind for them. They're not just gonna sit around. It will be sad though when the day comes when I legitimately don't need frames and I find pretty ones, although I will never pass up a gold frame. I'm just always gonna buy them if I see them because they're beautiful. But okay, last but not least, we actually went garage sailing, and this might sound crazy to you guys, but I've never been to an estate sale. Maybe not as crazy because I have 4 children. One of them is 2 years old and I would never want to bring him. But yeah, I've never been to an estate sale. It's on my goal. It's my bucket list for the, you know, before 2024 ends. But I did go garage selling this weekend. It was the first time we'd been garage selling all summer. And I think it's because I went garage selling, I don't know if I went at all last year because we were moving, but I went 2 summers ago and it was a bust, like nothing. And so I was just like, this is such a waste. And I only went a couple times, but life gets busy, especially with kids in summer and all that stuff. And my husband works in the summer. So when Saturday comes, I think we just, at least I'm like, I don't really want to take away from your Saturday by going garage selling, but I do go thrifting some weekends. So I don't know. Anyway, so my husband was gone though with my son. They went to like a Lego thing in town. So I just had 3 kids, which feels like a lot less when you've had all 4 the whole summer. So I was like, you know what, let's go have some fun. Let's go find some garage sales because they were out the door early. I said, let's get out the door early too. So we found 2 right away and it was just so exciting. It's like, oh my gosh, this is so much fun. Unfortunately, there wasn't anything, and then there was no other garage sales that we found, but we did find this little thing for $2, which is fun. And I will not paint it. I mean, I could paint it, but I'll probably like strip it down and sand it or just use the gel stain on top of it. It needs to be cleaned, but I don't know, I just thought that was cute for like little mail or something like that. Do I have a spot for it? I don't know, you guys. Sometimes I don't know. But I think I was just garage selling and I was like, I just want to buy something because we went garage selling. And then, this one might surprise you. I bought this for $5. Why, you might ask? Well, let's sit down and have a little chat. Do you guys have any of your tea and your snack left? This will take a second for those of you staying on for the end. That's it for the haul. That's it. That's all I got. And by all, obviously it's a bit, but again, we're styling a hutch. We're planning for a makeover, so it's all gonna go to good use. I don't like to buy endlessly, and I don't like to buy just to have. Like I've got to have a vision in mind. Anyways, and then please know too that I am not afraid to get rid of things. I repurpose, I give to friends, I give to Goodwill, I go through my things. If I'm not using it, I don't have like stuff sitting somewhere. I had someone say that once to me, do you just have like a room in your house where you keep all this stuff? And I don't, because I put it out pretty much once I get it. Like even all this hutch stuff, it was in my hutch. If you saw the cleaning video last week, you may have noticed some of the things in there until I actually like style it. But I don't have like a room. I have a small little basket under my bed that has a couple trinkets that I haven't found a spot for, but I'm waiting till the house is kind of finished just to be like, okay, I haven't used this yet, I don't need it, get rid of it. But literally it's like a small basket that's besides the frames, like up above, but that's it. I do not hoard this stuff, you guys, I promise. Okay, so why do I have the carrier? Like, get to the point, Courtney. If you follow us on Instagram at all, or if you know Brad at all, he wants a dog so bad. We are not getting a dog. Maybe. Calm down. Okay, so he wants a dog so bad. So it's funny how life works out. Our neighbors that we met, they work at a humane society, and the people beside, they also work with like spaying and neutering local cats, because we have like an abundant problem of stray cats. The only good thing is I've never seen a mouse in this house or any traces of a mouse. I'm okay with that. And so they just like spay and neuter them all. But the girl who works at the Humane Society, she messages Brad all the time. Oh, we just got puppies in. We just got puppies in. We just got puppies in. We would love a golden retriever if we ever had a dog. But it's also just been so hot here that I'm like, the thought of all of that fur just like sticking everywhere, especially because his home, you guys know the air conditioning doesn't work perfectly. It just kind of scares me. And Harvey, like, I need to potty train that kid before I potty train a dog. So all that being said, with the storm that happened, if you guys, what was it, Storm Debbie, she came through and she went through South Carolina, and there was a humane society that had only outdoor kennels, and they had 2 pregnant dogs and another dog with 6 puppies. And so the local humane society took all of those on. The 2 dogs had their puppies, 11 puppies and 9 puppies. So 20 puppies in the span of 2 days. And then the other one had 6 puppies. It was she must be a black lab and a golden retriever mix. It's like the perfect length of hair, but the mom, she's so cute, but she's black and she has like golden retriever, little bit of a swag of her hair, but like mainly lab. She's really cute. The dogs look more lab. Anyways, we're not getting those dogs. I feel like I need to keep saying that more to myself than to you guys. So she's like, come see them, like, you know, come and see all the puppies. So we're like, okay, what the heck, like, we'll have some fun. Well, we were waiting for her to get the puppies. We went into the kitten room, and there was like 10 kittens in there, and there was one little kitty cat that just like cuddled up to me, and it was so cozy and so cute. And my heartstrings were pulled a little bit, but I said, I'm like, I'm not leaving with an animal. I am not leaving with an animal. I have so much going on. So then we're talking more, and then she talked about fostering. She's like, you know, you would really, why is there water on my wall? That's supposed to be outside, not inside. Okay, that's fine. We'll deal with that later. Anyways, old house problems. Anyways, this is a really long story. I don't know how many viewers are listening, but all that being said, we were like, okay, what does fostering look like? Because they are at max capacity right now. And so she said, you know, you could have the animal for a couple days, depending on how quickly it gets adopted. You could have it for maximum generally is 4 to 6 weeks. And so I was like, okay, that sounds kind of fun. Like you kind of get to have the animal and play with it and then be like, okay, I need a break. And then the animal can kind of go back, because I'm sure eventually we will get an animal. Don't tell Brad. I just know like we're not ready for it yet. Like I said, Harvey needs to be potty trained. He's just also into absolutely everything. I'm so busy with the house. Life is busy. So she asked if we want to take a puppy home like that day, basically. And we signed up, you know, can we be fosters? And we got approved. And so we said no. Like, I'm not ready to wake up in the middle of the night. School's starting again. I said maybe if it was the beginning of summer, maybe. But we didn't. We said no to puppies. We did ask about the mom, fostering her just because the black lab retriever mix, just because she was cute and we felt bad because there was also 3 other, I think there was 2 males and a female, like big dog outside that had been there for a while. And so they're just at kind of like at max. It's not a very large humane society. La 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 la. We might be fostering 2 kitties on Tuesday. And so I found the carrier for $5 and I was like, okay, I think this is a sign. Because if you guys also have been following us for a longer time, long time, we used to have a golden retriever. She passed away, unfortunately, really young. I think she was only 10 years old. And then we had a cat before we moved, and we left her in Canada because we didn't want to have to worry about the border. We didn't have to worry about the 12-hour car ride. And we knew we were moving in with my mom. And so we didn't want to bring an animal into that space. And so anyways, my aunt lovingly took her. She'd even said before, she's like, if you ever like need to get rid of her, I'll take her. So she did. So anyways, all that being said, I have a cat carrier. If I get kittens, follow me on Heart and Home Crew Instagram and you'll see them first. Oh, you guys. Anyways, okay, I feel like half this video was just me talking about animals. So I hope you guys enjoyed this thrift haul. Subscribe for more crazy content. Subscribe if you like animals, because they may be joining us. Who even knows? Let me know in the comments down below what your favorite thrift find was of mine this time. Make sure to subscribe so you can see the dining room transformation, and I will see you guys next Sunday at 2 p.m. Bye, guys.